my channel. Oh, I'm still sweaty, more than I've ever been, looking like a wax melting over a tuna tin. I am appropriately dressed for today's video. I need to remake this top because, yeah, my nipples are here. Not even that far, they're further down than that, they touch the floor. But this top puts your nipples right up here, but yeah, I love this top. But I thought it was appropriate for the topic. Let me rest my fan somewhere. I really fancy doing a body mod video. I was like, I haven't done a body mod one for a little while, you know, talk about piercings and that. And I put on Instagram this post. I put a little split screen of 2 of my videos, my piercing history and body modifications I would never get. And these were both 6 years ago. One of them's got 106,000 views. And I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna react to them. I haven't watched these videos since I've done them. I don't particularly go back and watch my old content because, I mean, as embarrassing as I am now, these are the years where I had no confidence and I hated myself even more than I do now. I've got no reason to go back and just despise myself even more. But I thought these could be quite interesting topics to talk about because I feel like, sorry, I'm gonna keep messing about with that fan. Because my piercing history has, it's changed a lot in 6 years. I've got so many more piercings and body modifications I would never get. I cannot remember what I said I wouldn't get, but I vaguely remember one thing in this video that I now want to get done, and that's what made me decide. That's what made me want to do this vid, because I was like, oh, funny how times change. I don't actually know which one won. Ah, that's close. Let's take a picture. Let's share the result. 42% for piercing history and 58% for mods I would never get. Fan, you are too loud. Oh, I'm gonna put it under my skirt, see if that cools me down. It's doing something. So, I guess we are reacting to body mods I would never get. If you'd like to see me react to my piercing history, just let me know, because, yeah, I always need that content. So this was filmed, it was uploaded 6 years ago, and I'm gonna shuffle across. Where should we go? Should we go this way today? I have my little table down here with my laptop, and make sure I've got no websites open, a little bit of Pornhub before I film. So here is the video, body modifications I would never get. Emily Boo, in case I forget my name. So it was uploaded 6 years ago. It has 31,000 views. I don't even get those now, mate. Please subscribe. Body modifications I would probably never get. So here we go. At least I won't get a copyright strike because it's my own video. YouTube is looking for ways to demonetize my content. They're trying to silence the boo. I mean, a ball gag does that just as easy. Okay, so here we go. Body modifications Emily Boo would never get 6 years ago that she probably wants now. This intro, I completely forgot this intro existed. This was on my hallway floor. I think this bunting is from my wedding. The mermaid charm thing is from jewellery I used to make, and velvet lime crime. Oh my god, I forgot lime crime existed. Lime crime lipstick and a little Ariel toy. Writing my name in lipstick. I'm so creative. Hey boobies! Gotta love that copyright free ting ting. Today I'm going to talk to you all about the body mods that I would never get. This background music is so loud I can't really hear myself. This is the body mods that I would never get. I love the little border. I used to do that on all my videos because my wall was plain purple and I just thought it looked boring. But now I might paint a wall purple because that looks really nice. What am I wearing? What is that hair? What are those glasses? Oh my god, this is my bad septum, isn't it? Haven't even got into the video yet. So my septum was pierced, unbelievably bad. I will link the video at the end because it is trash with a capital rash. It went through the cartilage at the bottom, right? Wait, it gets better. And down like this. So it went through here at the bottom. I still have the scar and it literally came out there. I could only wear curved rings in it. I couldn't wear like clickers with a straight bit because they would sit like this. Oh my god, and I genuinely swear on my daughter's life, did not realise how bad it was. I had it for so long, and I would always get comments on it like, oh, your septum so bad, and I would, bitch, you don't know what you're talking about, and I just, red lipstick does also not suit me, nor does that hair. We're not going to talk about that hair, that was a disaster. Where's that necklace? Where is that necklace? I have not seen that necklace for years. And that top, where was that? I think I sold that top. Okay, let's actually do the video.
If you have any of these, not bashing you whatsoever, the world would be a pretty boring place if we all liked the same thing, wouldn't it?
Get that disclaimer in there, Emily. If you have these, I am not bashing you. I'm not. But really, I am. I'm so quiet and polite as well. And do I have real eyebrows? I don't know if it shows it to you, but to me, I can tell I have no confidence. I mean, I have no confidence now, but I can tell here I have no confidence because I'm... Are we good? Oh, no, we're good. I guess because I know me and I see me every day, I get to see my tits every day. Are you jealous? And I don't know, this was quite a low point in my life. My daughter was like 2 years old and I was still learning who I was, who I am. I am not a blue-haired person, that's for sure. Although blue hair makes me look so pale. But yeah, can we just move on?
Some of these I have had before, some of these I would just never get. So the first thing I would never get, but I absolutely love, it scares me, eyeball tattoos. I love eyeball tattoos. I think they are so beautiful.
Right. Introspect. I can't believe how skinny I am. Like 6 years is all, 6 years can do a lot for you. And I look so young. Oh my god, this is what children do to you. I've aged a lot in 6 years. But I am so pale. I'm so jealous of how pale I am there. I kind of look pale on my camera, but I'm more tanned now. The Italian in my skin comes out in summer. Went to be a pale vampire. This fan is just not cooling my groin down enough. I've definitely got ruder over the years as well. I'm like that Eminem song. I just don't give a f, but I'm polite about it. I'm like, I just don't give a flipping dandy anymore.
If I was ever gonna do it, I would probably get lilac, maybe a really pastel blue. Like, I'm a huge fan of Grace Neutral, and I think she's got purple. They just look so beautiful.
Oh, how times change. I'm not really a fan of Grace Neutral anymore. No, why am I still dancing? No particular reason, just not really. I do absolutely adore her eyes though, and do you know, I never said this on my channel. I did actually, about a year or two ago, I did actually look into getting my eyeballs tattooed. It's not technically a tattoo, you are injected with ink, and I saw, so I wouldn't say I was looking into it enough that I was gonna do it. I was just, you know, testing the waters, and I saw so many of where it went wrong that it really put me off. But you know, if I was to go down this route, I would still definitely get lilac. I think I said a pastel blue. I wouldn't go blue. I would 100% go lilac. I still think this is something that though I had a little look, I still don't think I would do it. You can't hide it, and I think that's what scares me. Tattoos, I can put foundation over these, I can put makeup over them. Hair, I can spray it for a job interview. I have a job before you're like, but your eyes, I wouldn't be able to hide that, and I, believe it or not, you know, with the face tattoos and everything, I do think about the future, and I do think about where is this life gonna take me. Yeah, you just can't hide them, can you? But I'd always be able to see through that purple haze the disappointment in my grandparents' eyes.
The idea of tattooing my eyeball really scares me. Any offensive tattoos, right? This is a weird one. I am a walking offensive person. I swear a lot.
I'm so polite, so British. Offensive. I am a walking offensive person, when in reality I'm the opposite. I'm so nice and calm and respectful. Believe it or not, I have the top-notch manners. Oh, something's digging in me back. I have top-notch manners. I will always hold the door open for you. I will help you cross the road. I am so polite. Look at me trying to be a badass. I'm so offensive. Emily, you can't even spell offensive. But I stand by this one. I would still never get an offensive tattoo, something that somebody else would look at. Yes, it's on my body and it's my choice, but I still would never get a swear word on me. I would never get, that's pretty much it. I would never get a swear word tattooed on me. I did think about getting a swear word tattooed. I'll never get a swear word tattooed, but I did think about getting a swear word tattooed on the inside of my lip, just because I want a tattoo there, and I don't know if it's just I don't know. No one would ever see it. It would just be for me. But I would never get a swear word. Like, I have a friend who has tattooed somewhere on her leg. It's part of a tattoo, and it's a quote, I think, from a TV show. I can't remember, but it says, and I always just think, like, I would never wear clothes with a swear word on it either. That's just me. That's just me. I think that's the parent in me. My kid reads everything, and yeah, I just wouldn't do it.
Swear a lot and very dark comedy. Things that offend a lot of people tend to make me laugh. But I don't at all like tattoos with nudity. I don't know why. I really don't like tattoos of like pin-up girls with their boobs out or swear words.
Oh, Emily, how times have changed. Did I really say that? I am so ashamed of myself right now. Wow. And 31,000 people heard me say I don't like tattoos with pin-ups with their boobs out. I have to apologise. I'll fully admit when I'm wrong. That's actually really shocked me. How times change. Like, this sort of era, I was very self-conscious. I really hated myself, and I still really hate myself. But I am more confident and comfortable in my own skin. Things like this don't bother me anymore. Why? I love boobs. I love boobs. Free the nipple. Get those potatoes out. I want to roast them. I love tits. And if you got a tattoo of some titty tatters, they are natural. They are there for children, bro. They're there so I could feed my kid, not for you to motorboat. But that is also acceptable. Yeah, wow. It's not even a big thing, but I'm so shocked I said that. Who is this person? Oh, Emily, if only you could see me now.
Sorry if you have boobs tattooed on you, but I'm just weird, and on that note, I really want my nipples tattooed in the shape of hearts. Have any of you got that? Like, does it hurt?
I really hate tattoos of boobs, but I really want my boobs tattooed, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Oh, Emily, you are a contradicting slag. I did end up getting my nipples tattooed in heart shapes, and the video is on YouTube. And more videos and pictures are on OnlyFans. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, Emily. It's crazy how much I've grown in 6 years. I always think I'm constantly growing. You know, I'm learning every day. I'm learning to love myself and express myself in ways that make me happy. 6 years isn't a long time, really, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy for thinking that hair was cute.
A vertical labret, or labre, however you pronounce it, which is the bar that goes through your lip here. I love it.
Oh, I actually said I love it. Oh, that's a good picture as well. I love that purple lippy. Wow, I can't remember why I said I wouldn't get one. I just said I love it. Oh my god, on this I need to zoom in. Look at that septum. That is so bad. Girl, you are in no position to be telling people what to do with their piercings when you've got a nose like that. I cannot remember why I said I would never get a vertical labret. Because now I have one. Bitch, you talking.
But I actually have a lump on my lip, like right there. You can't see it, or I hope you can't see it, but you can feel it. I've had it like my whole life. I have no idea what it is. Never actually gone to the doctor for it. And if I were to get a vertical labre, it would go right through this lump. So I am unfortunately unable to have that pierced.
Okay, that makes sense. I do indeed have a lump in the middle of my lip. I still haven't gone to the doctors about it because, do you know what? I went to the doctors for something completely... What did I go for? Probably like to get my pill or something, and the doctor told me I had fat arms. So I don't like the doctors because they make me feel really uncomfortable. So I will only go to the doctors if I'm dying and then I'm too weak to go to the doctors. This will be the death of me. But yeah, I have a lump in the middle, right, kind of just like in the middle of my lip, and I believe it's scar tissue from all the lip piercings I used to have. I had 9 around my lips at one time, and I'm pretty sure it's scar tissue. Well, I ended up actually getting 2 vertical labrets. When? Was it the beginning of this year? I did a DJ set one night. Oh my god, it was all early 2000s new metal. Top tier night. Top night. And I was drunk and I was headbanging and my wig got caught on my I think it was this one, and I pulled my hair away and I think I tore it. I don't know what happened. All I know is I got home and there was blood around it, and the angle was lower than when it was pierced. I don't know what happened, but I think they shifted the lump in the middle. This is why I believe it was scar tissue, because scar tissue can move. It was dead in the center of my lip. It shifted only about 1 millimeter or 2 this way, because I took this one out after it ripped. Because of where the right one was, it just looked like a majorly off-center central labret, because it was like there. So I took that out and I noticed that the lump had moved, so I got my vertical labret pierced, and it is very slightly off-center because I am still avoiding that lump, but the lump, it was dead in the center and it moved just enough that I think I can get away with a vertical labret. I mean, I've had no problems with it whatsoever, no issues, and to be honest, it's my favourite piercing. I love the way it looks. I don't have the tooth damage, and I have like 2 bits of jewellery rather than that one, horizontal, because I used to have a horizontal one. I don't think I said that, but I got it in this video. I took that out.
Eyebrow piercings. For me, I don't like it. Out of everything I've had pierced, I've had like my whole body pierced. I used to have bars all down my arms. I've never had my eyebrows pierced.
I thought I had my eyebrows pierced. I can't remember. Do you know what? I used to get piercings for therapy. I have had everything pierced. I can't remember if I've had my eyebrows pierced. I thought I had, and then this bitch was going, I never had my eyebrows pierced. Well, I have been considering getting my eyebrows pierced for quite some time now. I don't have any eyebrows. I shave them off every day, every 2-3 days because I'm lazy. But I have been considering getting central eyebrows because I have all my piercings here and I feel like I need something up here to balance it out. The only thing that's put me off is because I shaved my eyebrows off. It would just be a pain in the butt during healing. I would not grow my eyebrows back just to heal the piercings. I love having no eyebrows. I love being able to draw them in fancy ways every single day, or just age myself 20 years and not have any eyebrows at all. I just love the versatility of being able to express myself with no eyebrows. But yeah, I have really been considering eyebrow piercings for quite a while actually. I just need to, I thought about plucking the hairs, but then I wasn't sure if plucking the hairs out around the jewellery would cause irritation. I don't know. And they do leave quite obvious scars as well, and my face is full of piercing scars, and I don't know if I want 2 very obvious ones because it would leave four little marks, and I don't know. I don't know! Okay, you've convinced me, I'll do it.
I think because I used to shave my eyebrows off, and I personally, I don't like the way it looks. On men, I find it looks quite chavvy. This is just my opinion, like, I just don't like it. I don't like eyebrow piercings.
No one gives a shit about your opinion, Emily. How can you not like eyebrow piercings? Okay, I do think they look quite chavvy. If you've only got one, and you've got no other facial piercings, they're quite a British chavvy thing to get. Do definitely prefer eyebrow piercings on more feminine people. I think because they're so associated with chavs, I love the contrast of when you've got a really sexy goth girl and she's got her little eyebrows pierced and she draws the eyebrows between them. Whew, it's getting hot in here, so put a fan between your crotch. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna melt my fan. I kind of stand by that one though. I'm not a huge fan of eyebrow piercings on guys. Sorry Ben, I think Ben's got 2 eyebrow piercings. Plus they have quite a high rejection rate as well, and like I said, they leave quite nasty scars.
tongue split. Now I love tongue splitting.
Oh my god, I got my tongue pierced! I took my tongue piercing out. I thought I took my tongue piercing out long before this. Like before I even met Ben. Oh my gosh. This made me so sad. I've been considering getting my tongue pierced again. So I had it done twice. I have 2 like cracked scars where my tongue piercings were. They weren't pierced right, they were pierced at horrible angles, and that's left like cracked scars rather than just a hole. But yeah, I thought I took it out long ago. One of them I only had for a couple of months, if that. And this other one I had, I think I got it pierced when I was 16, so I did have it a long time. But I thought I'd taken it out. That's blown my mind a bit. It did so much damage to the inside of my mouth that I had to take it out. My dentist told me if I did not remove that piercing, my teeth would fall out. It eroded all the gums, all the enamel. It eroded everything from the inside at the back of my teeth. So I was just saying that I would get it done again. I would put discs on it rather than balls, and a fitted barb. That can make the world of difference. But I used to play with my jewellery all the time. I used to run the bar along my teeth like this. Ugh. But yeah, I would never. Well, I wasn't even talking about that. I'm talking about tongue split. Yeah, I wouldn't get tongue split. It's not for me. My partner wants it done. He's wanted it done for literal years, but it's so expensive. I know it's worth it. It can grow back together though, so if you pay all that money and it grows back together, I would be pissed. Yeah, it's not for me. I love the way it looks, and I'm sure I would love the way it feels. Just like a little between my lips. Ooh, ooh, tell me a secret, tell me a secret. Yeah, it's not for me.
Basically, you go to a body mod specialist, they'll get a scalpel, and they will scalpel your tongue. That's the reason I will never get it done. My husband is actually trying to get it done at the moment. The idea of someone coming near my tongue with a scalpel is horrible. My daughter was born tongue-tied. The bit of tongue webbing on the bottom of her tongue was right to the end of her mouth, and she couldn't breastfeed and she couldn't eat properly. So she had to have her tongue, that bit, cut. And I swear to God, watching a nurse hold my 6-week-old baby's head like this and going near her mouth with a scalpel was the most terrifying thing of my life, so I will never get tongue splitting done.
That still haunts me. I didn't realise, but tongue webbing, tongue-tied, is hereditary. So Ben is tongue-tied, and when Violet was born, she was tongue-tied too. Tongue-tied too. I wasn't. I am clearly superior. Yeah, so she had to have it split. She didn't have to have it cut, but Ben, it's caused so many issues for Ben. He was like, if we can do it now and it won't hurt, we should do it. And the nurse had to hold Violet still and, yeah, just hold her mouth open. And there was no blood. She didn't cry. It was so quick and easy. She just scalpeled that little bit of tongue web away. And she's had no problems ever since. So it was definitely the right decision. Does that make it Violet's first body mod? Oh my God, it actually does. She was 6 weeks old. She got a tongue split. Because she was tongue-tied, she couldn't breastfeed, and it did make eating and drinking quite difficult for her. So it was an easy decision to make, and ultimately the best one for us and for her.
Dermals. I did have a dermal in my face not that long ago actually, and it wasn't done properly. It came out and it took half my face with it, clearly. But it left a red lump, it left me with a permanent scar, and I wish I'd never done it.
And I ended up getting another dermal. And I would like another one. So yeah, I've had a few dermals. I had one, I think I had a skin diver in my chest. I always say it was a dermal, but it was a skin diver. Because I got it done when I was 16. There is a difference. A skin diver is just a disc, where a dermal has a plate with holes in it. They're so tiny. And I had a skin diver in my chest. That came, when did that came out? I think that came out when I was at my cleaning job many years ago. And I think it was just half hanging out one day and I just pulled it. And I do have a very tiny little lump there now. It's covered with a tattoo, so you would never know it was there. And then I got a dermal, yeah, I just show in the side of my face, done by a predator. That didn't last very long, and it did leave a scar. Admittedly, a very small scar, but A scar's a scar. I got enough on my face, I don't want more. And then I must have completely forgot. How convenient. Because then a few years ago, I'd say maybe 3 years after this video, I got another one in my forehead. And I got it purely because I saw another one this piercer had done, and the customer had a little moon, and it reminded me of Sailor Moon. It was just so freaking cute. I had to do it. I had to get it done. I got it done, and it got ripped out after the shower when I was putting a t-shirt on. Pulled a t-shirt over my head, got caught on the moon, completely forgot it was there, pulled it, bled, gone. And it's left a little lump on the middle of my forehead, which does look like a spot. I had a skin diver in my chest quite a few years ago. That's left me with a scar as well. I don't think they are worth the scars that you get, and they're not permanent, are they? At least lip piercings are kind of permanent. Things like that, they are essentially surface piercings, and 9 times out of 10 they will grow out. I just don't think they're worth the money. Absolutely true. They are considered long-term piercings, but they are not considered permanent piercings. Obviously, some people will have them forever. Ben is a magical healer. He never has problems with his piercings. I mean, he's had his eyebrows pierced since he was about 16 and never grown out, never migrated. He's a magical man. Some people just, are conspiracist wizards and they heal things. I'm the opposite. My body hates piercings. Yeah, they are in the industry. They are considered long-term temporary piercings, and yeah, they look nice, but I don't think they are worth the scars and the hassle to get them removed. I don't think they're worth it, and they are so expensive. So many places charge like 50 quid for a dermal, and mate, they are not worth that. They are a waste of money. I'd rather spend 50 quid on getting a lip piercing, something that is going to be a bit more permanent, that's more than likely not going to grow out, than a dermal that is literally considered a temporary piercing. Surface piercings. Hate them. Hate them with a passion. Hate surface piercings. Bro! I was considering a surface piercing. I was just talking about the moon in my forehead. I have been seeing people. There's a studio actually in London. It's called Need or something. There's a lady who works there with pink hair. I saw some people not long ago that had forehead piercings. They were vertical and they were done with staple bars, and they looked amazing. Imagine ripping that out on a t-shirt though. So I have been considering this for some time because I just love the way it looks, and it would be 2 little gems in the middle of my forehead. Now I'm talking about it, now I really want it done. Surface piercings again are not, a lot of piercers don't consider them permanent, and please never get a surface piercing with a curved barbell. If your piercer uses curved barbells to do surface piercings, run. Yeah, that is not the proper jewellery for a surface piercing. I have had surface do you know what? I've had so many surface piercings in my life. Never once had a surface bar. Never once. I'm fully admitting I used to go to dodgy places, but it wasn't that I knew they were dodgy, it's that I was uneducated. I mean, I'm not really educated now, but I'm slightly more educated. I used to have bars down my arms. I had, oh my god, I had anti-eyebrows. Anti-eyebrows was a huge thing, and I had about 3 of them. Not all at the same time. I got one this side, it didn't work out. I got one this side, it didn't work out. Oh, do you know what? I'll get it this side again. It didn't work out. And then shocked Pikachu face. It didn't work out. Staple bars, bro. Staple bars. Arm piercings, neck, like you see back of neck quite a lot. I cannot stand them. Oh, Ben, I'm gonna shame Ben. Ben has, Ben, my partner, has 4 scars at the back of his neck, and they're quite big. He don't mind me talking about it, it's fine. From surface piercings, and they were done with curved barbells, and they're almost solid lines, 2 lines of raised scar tissue. We used to go to the same piercer before we knew each other. There was this piercer in my town that everybody used to go to. They weren't the best, but we knew no better. We were young, dumb, full of cum, and they were cheap. I now 100% know there's a reason why a lot of piercers are expensive. You get what you pay for.
Hip piercings, I don't get it. They look awful unless they're done properly and they grow out so quickly and you get left with horrible scars. Believe me, I know, but they just look manky.
I do really hate hip piercings, even if they're done correctly. I'm not a fan of piercings for the sake of piercing, so like dermals on your fingers. That's so impractical. I will look at you like you've got 3 brain cells because I hate them. They are so impractical. I don't know if you've got your fingers tattooed, but whenever I get my fingers tattooed, everything hurts. You put your hand in your pocket. Ow. I get my phone out my bag. Ow. Every time you touch something, your fingers hurt. Can you imagine having a dermal on your finger? Putting your hand in your pocket and it getting caught. This is the reason I don't wear rings unless I'm feeling fancy. But my rings get caught on everything. I opened a door at work the other day. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I had my rings on, I opened a door at work and one of my big rings got caught on the metal grate. So there's like a door and then there's like a grate prison door. Think of a prison bars. And I closed the prison gate and my ring got caught on it. And it didn't rip or anything, it just pulled and I cut my finger! Imagine having a dermal on your finger and just getting it, wiping your ass. Oh, wiping your ass. Poo dermal.
And last but not least, tribal tattoos. I don't get it. I don't get tribal tattoos.
Oh, this makes me want to vom. I still hate tribal tattoos. What tribe you from, bro? I hate them so much. They're so 90s. I love the 90s. I love everything to do with the 90s. But tribal tattoos can stay in the 90s. Hate them. Wait. I had tribal tattoos. I had a little poison apple tribal-y thing. It was pretty small. I had it lasered, I've got it cut. Why am I showing you? I've got tights on. I have it covered. Tribal was majorly in fashion. It was something that a lot of people do. I work in a tattooist now and very, very, very rarely do people come in and ask for tribal. It's like, society is growing. Now it's all lions, crowns, and pocket watches. Praying hands, only God can judge me. Are you religious? Nah. Tattoos definitely go through fashion, and for the 90s / early 2000s, it was tribal. That can stay in the bin.
Men usually who have like tribal all down their arm. I mean, out of every single thing you could have possibly had tattooed on you, you chose tribal. I don't get it. I mean, I want to get black work on my arm, so people would probably feel exactly the same thing about me. Like, you could have anything tattooed on you, why would you get your arm coloured in black?
That's very true. I would still love to get a blackout sleeve. I don't know if it would suit me now though, but I'd like one anyway. This is why I love tattoos, because they are so personal to you. Whether you got it off Pinterest and asked for that exact design, it's still something that's personal to you. So I'm sat here slagging off tribal. If you've got tribal and you like it, that is all that matters. Ben has a blackout sleeve, and the amount of people that have been like, but why? But why? Because he likes it. Tattoos are whatever you want them to be, and do what suits you.
I understand, like, everything in this video is personal preference and the world would be a totally boring place if we all like the same thing. I'm sure I've got loads of tattoos you don't like, and vice versa, but
I got a cheese sandwich tattooed on me. Everybody loves cheese sandwiches. Except vegans. I mean, admittedly, I got a lot of tattoos that people don't like, but that's why I love tattoos, because I like them, and that's all that matters.
That's what makes the world go round. That's currently my list of tattoos and piercings I would not get. I'm sure that list will change. I'm pretty sure I'll never get tribal tattoos though. Is there anything that I've said that you would get, or is there anything that I haven't said that you would or wouldn't get? Please let me know, and I'm sorry if I offended any of you.
I'm not sorry if I offended you. I'm just being polite and British. I'm sorry if I offended you with my polite opinion. Those eyebrows are something else though. They're so high. They make me look like I'm high. They make me look like I'm so spaced out. Sorry if I offended you. Sorry. It's just my opinion. It's crazy how much can change in 6 years. I think where I've paused it as well, I look sad. Oh yeah. Oh, well, this is about piercings. Why are we talking about mental health? Because everything is about mental health. Yeah, I was very not happy in myself during this time, and I kind of associate myself with I kind of associate my blue hair with unhappiness, and my locks as well. Like I wouldn't get them now, but I associate that with being unhappy, and just for me, because I was trying to find something, and yeah, I'm not happy with myself now, but I'm happier than I was then. Can't you tell? Like, I'm a loud ass. That's it. I got no comeback for that.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be back very soon with another one for you. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh my god, what is that background? Something from Google that I didn't give credit for? That is just so un-me. It's during my mermaid phase, wasn't it? I mean, I still love mermaids, but not to this extent. I love mermaids because I grew up watching the Hans Christian Andersen film, the anime. It's on YouTube and I freaking love it. I tried to get Violet to watch it the other day, but she was so uninterested. Oh, cute little clouds and rainbows and planets and castles in the sky. This is so un-me. Would you like to see an updated one of these? There's a piercing that I was so sure was gonna be in this video that wasn't in this video. I mean, some of them will be the same. Tribal tattoos will definitely be in there. Let me know. This was a lot of fun to look back on, and if there's any other videos you would like me to react to, because like I said, I don't particularly go through and watch my old videos. They were fun to do at the time, but they're like looking at a different person. It's not like watching myself. And my opinion has grown with my waistline. I've changed the way I think about a lot of things. I'm a lot more open, a lot more comfortable, and 2% more confident. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see an updated body mods I would never get. Because the industry is also always growing, and there are a lot more body mods out there that maybe weren't as well known when I filmed this. So that is it. Let's shut the top lap. And thus concludes, thus concludes today's video. That was fun. I love talking about piercings. I love piercings. I went off them for a while, but I've definitely come back to them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Are there any body mods you would never get? Tell me everything. I will see you very soon with another one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you can, check out my Patreon, as that really does help my channel, and I will love you forever. Much love, boobs. Take care of yourself, and most of all, go to good piercers, go to good tattooists, and stay weird.